It took way too long to start. Checking. Says it's recording. Drake, your brother's outside. I accidentally locked him out for like half an hour, 40 minutes. I closed that door because it's like 87 degrees, 85 degrees in April. And I wasn't gonna let the air conditioning out, but now I'm letting the air conditioning out. So go ahead, go do your thing. All right, things I need to do. Clear up this thing. I unboxed these suspenders and I really like the feel on these as far as the straps go, except for this. If you wear them under your shirt, this pleather, like leather, just slaps against the sweat on your back and just goes constantly. I like the single charge in the back. I like these suspenders. They're just, man, that fucking, well, his brother must have come in. Yeah, he did. All right, let's close some doors. Sorry, oh my God, it's so hot in this fucking, I literally opened this door for like the last 3 minutes and it's so fucking hot. Now I need to close the other one before he goes back out. Where is he? He didn't go out again, did he? I love you guys, but no. It's so hot. It's just humid too, like thunderstormed. Yesterday I was out there naked. It was beautiful. The sun on my bottom. Someone told me on my Twitch stream that there's actually people who just suntan their buttholes. Just, I didn't need to know that, and neither did you, but now you know it, so fuck off. Anyway, usually I save the anime figure for last. Going first this time. I'm interested, I wanna know. Because I've ordered several over the last year, and it's just like, hey, by the way, pay us now, and they're gonna show up, and then they do. One day, this hobby will pay off. One day. When will that day be? When I'm president, make all anime figures illegal, and then the underground market, I'm gonna have a fucking party. By the way, this paper that they use on these is the best packing material. It's not like that really thick paper. It's nice. It's soft and smooth. That's, oh, you know what? I'm glad these arrived. So I just finished, it took me years. I think I started watching it when I was back in the old apartment. And I took the sweetest of ass time to watch all of To Love Ru. Are you gonna keep going? I was waiting for it. If this flopped in, hold on, let me see. Because that's going. Yeah, it would have just kept going in. No, please get the fuck out of there. You were too expensive. Anyway, I just finished To Love Ru, which is a very ecchi series. And I was real upset because I was watching them in like a certain order that I think I devised, like for the last season. And the last episode was 12 minutes long. But it did have Yuki Rito, the protagonist in a harem show, get cloned multiple times. And every time he sneezed, there was another one of him. So there ended up being like 150 of him. So all the characters in the entire show get molested by him by accident. Because this is his thing, is he would like fall on people constantly and his face would end up in their crotch. And then they would come after him because they all loved him, and it was the whole thing. But there's only one Yuki Rito, except for when there wasn't, and everybody had a good time. So this is Nemesis, who was the big bad leader of the big bads, who also turned out to be a tan lolly girl. So, I mean, you just can't go wrong with this show. But she was like, all the characters stemmed from her, so it makes sense to pick up the, I mean, I wasn't even that into her, but oh fuck, I'll take this figure. Which, by the way, smells like hot vinyl, because it was sitting outside on a 90-degree day. I am very, very satisfied with that. You good? I'm good. I like how she's got her panties just being pulled up by her giant evil claws, which she actually had in the show. Other girls, I've got a couple other girls all wearing like that outfit, and they weren't all wearing that shit in the show. All right, plastic can go away. Any other accessories in here? Usually like, oh, I forgot the cigarette. And by cigarette, I mean a piece of plastic from my fucking stupid 3D printer. It's a solid figure. That is a solid figure. What the hell are you? Phoenix Call. I know Phoenix Call. The Dark Phoenix. Celeste. 1DD, 2BA, 2 FPD? Fuck's an FPD now? FPD, firing photo delinquents. I don't know. I try not to like learn, which is a bad thing to say, but I like to be surprised and I like to experience things without the knowledge of it. Like I don't watch as many movie trailers. Like when you're a kid, you're watching TV, we all had cable, a trailer would come on 100 times a week and you go see the movie. Now I don't want to see any trailers for anything. Let's try this again. So we have the standard, this is now standard, which is wild. They look like the Plutus Beast. So you got this little thing that you can take out that's on a chain. 100 birds flock, Phoenix Call, legendary scene inspired by ancient Chinese myth, legends, sea mountains. They didn't send me like the exact, it's not the Phoenix Call again. Phoenix Call, this has gotta be something different, right? They can't all be the same IM. What's in this? Got 3 more boxes to get to. We've got a standard, actually, I can call it standard. I kind of like it. It's got a waterproof sealed zipper, which are interesting. You see how there's no gap? You open it, it just eats itself. Silica gel, 2 sets of tips. We try to eliminate the silica gel. Actually, I think I just shipped a box exactly that size. Maybe a little bit bigger. An Ami Ami box. I returned the FX10 from Black Ice Audio to them because I had to repair it. There was something wrong with it. And I'm gonna ask them if they could put a 4.4 on it. Because apparently if you ask Black Ice to do anything, they'll just do it for you because they make every unit individually. So I'm like, well, shit. I can get, even if it's not balanced, I can just put a 4.4 on there, please do. What is this now? What am I looking at here? What efforts they've gone through to make a little box that mounts physically with glue to the bottom of the foam to hold these. Okay. What efforts, man? What efforts? You know my granddaddy was a die cutter? I haven't said that in a minute. I think I'm required to at least twice a year by law to say that my granddaddy was a die cutter, so he would have cut the cardboard to make that possible. So that, and this can go in here. Go in here. Go in here. So is this the Celeste again? Is it a second Celeste? I don't even know. It doesn't look exactly like the previous one. I'll do my research. This one has like a weird silver. Oh wait, is that something I could peel off? Oh, it is. It's got a little plastic. Fucking, all those things got stuck on my kitchen counter for fucking weeks. The cleaning ladies can't even get them off. Music blasting in the basement. I mean, I've liked everything Phoenix Call's made, I think, so whatever these are, I'll probably hear them after I get back from Munich and be like, I like these. But until then, fuck you. Not you or them. Just my inability to throw things into the goddamn trash. So, to the burn-in rig with you, because you have double dynamics, which means, was it dual dynamics? 1DD, that's good enough. 1DD means I put on the burner rig. If it's all BAs, I literally don't have to, because BAs apparently don't break in. They don't change, they're almost solid. What the hell are you? Okay. Let's try cutting real deep because it says battery warning, and I love getting my knife filled with lithium. What does lithium look like? Like if I saw lithium on a table, would I know? I know it's in everything, but I don't know what it actually looks like. You could describe sulfur and I probably know what sulfur looks like. Oh, Shanling M5 Ultra portable player. So I need Shandling to step up because Hibby has literally stepped up and then in and then out and then stepped all over everyone's dick. So Shandling used to be the GOAT and now I need to be the GOAT again because Hibby's just gonna run with it. like the box. I'm assuming this is the case. Leather case. Ooh. Not that I don't like Shandlings currently, it's just that on sound quality alone, where's my bag? CDD Hi-Fi bag. Extract from DD Hi-Fi bag, $2,000 Hibby player. The R8 Mark II is the best sounding thing for any headphone. Take that. Put that to your brain. Like, I have access to so many amps and DACs in my basement, and I'll listen to that over them. So, Hibby's, and that's their flagship, so it's $2,000, but we're gonna stab this. Oh, shit, how the fuck does this work? It's got a tab. I'm stupid. It's stupid, I'm a tab. You're a stupid tab. Ooh, it's real brown leather. Usually it's some sort of weird green or black. I like brown. Brown's a real leather. What the fuck is happening here? Side pop? It's a side popper. So I throw that whole thing away. Kind of smells like, it is leather. Life is short, play more, Shanling design for M5 Ultra. It's a nice, oh, it's got a Z on the back of it. They're telling me something. They're telling me something. So let's dump this into my hand. Oh, she's a thick girl. And she's weird. She's trapezoidal. So not straight sides and not just bent sides. Longer side here and longer side here. Glass on the bottom. Glass on the top. Oh, I like that wheel. It sticks out nicely. And we got 3 very, very sharp buttons. Like very sharp buttons. Now I'm intrigued. Glass in the back too with carbon fiber. A very light hint of carbon fiber. Where's our SD card? Oh, it's actually a floppy door. So put this in here. All right, you know what? I'm feeling this. I'm feeling it. So give us a plug in. Every DAP starts up here, then at some point it ends up in the basement, and then at some point it ends up in a yard sale or a drawer. You good? That's a bright fucking screen considering what the hell we're dealing with right here. Holy fuck, it's on! It's not Android! Okay. You had my curiosity, now you have my attention. A non-Android M5 Ultra. Do you guys care about the accessories? They're usually meh. Screen protectors probably, charging cable probably. All right. If it comes with anything super special, I'll find out same time as you during the review. Daddy can't work his brain What a weird fucking box. Daddy can't work his brain magic too hard, it'll melt. All right, so now keeping this box to replace the one I used in the basement. I would normally keep a box sort of like this size, but I think I kept like 7 of them, so that's going away. Trash. Let's eat a Reese's Pieces. I like it. Not only is she tan, she looks like she's been covered in baby oil, which is how I prefer my tan demon aliens. Obviously. The leather case is never going back in its box. Dump that. Never pay retail. $140 58th Street, Unit 3B, Brooklyn, New York. I don't know what this is. Brooklyn, New York. Like Audio 46? Like, no, that's not Brooklyn. Alright, it's just filling. This is actually great for starting fires, so I'll put that in the pile. Start the fire with that. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. I can't open this. This is Pasta's to open. I have nope, I didn't do it. You weren't here, you didn't see me. She told me this package was coming, I forgot. Whatever this is, not ours. We didn't do this. I don't even know what it is. Honestly, I just pulled the thing and I went, wait, I don't recognize this, and put it there. So Pasta, whatever that is, it's yours to open. None of you saw that either. I do neglect to check the names when packages arrive because they're usually all me. All right, so we still have one left to go. And that's a name, that's terrible. I don't hate the O and the N. You know what? I don't hate that font. This box is completely shit the bed, however. It's been used as a springboard. So I'll tell Pasta, she should be so excited her package got here and I have no idea what's in it. And she's got to open it. And it's not me. I definitely didn't open it, take out some packing material and throw it into the fire. Didn't put it in the fire. That's the way they shipped it. Nothing happened. I definitely told her I wouldn't and I didn't open it. Oh my God. Okay, so there's been a really weird smear campaign for topping over the last couple years, forever. I guess this is just a box from something and they decided that they were gonna ship topping stuff in it. This must have come from Hi-Fi Go. They're usually my topping go-to, or Apos. Maybe Apos did it. Either way, topping hasn't always been the GOAT. I remember back in the day, topping was like a really weird amps with like switches and they weren't that great. But then like D90, it's a DAC. And then A90, and then A90D, and then LA90D. And now with the DX9, and it's like, that's $1,000 or $1,100, and it's fucking amazing. It's powering the speakers in the basement right now of a $4,000 amp. It's got the best signal, it's got beautiful looks, it's got a window. No one remembers, nobody but Zeos remembers the little A50 and D50. I still remember it, god damn it. So let's just whip these out. It's units like this that bother me the most, not for reasons you think, but because I don't live a normal life. I get, to put anything I want on my desk and do everything I want. There's no restrictions. When you have no restrictions, there's very little creativity. When I was living in an apartment, a one-bedroom apartment with my whole family, 5 people and 12 cats, you had to get really fucking creative to like live without blowing your brains out. And so I was restricted, and so I would make like my little desk area, whatever little corner of the house I had, being the oldest, I like carved it into like a little happy place where I wanted to be. And now it's like I have a giant fucking house and I don't even know where and if my shit is. Where's my cats? I don't even know. So something like this, something that's such a small form factor that it's like, well, Zeos, you don't need to use anything that small form factor. You can use any amp you want. I miss the restrictions. I liked Space Build in Gary's mod because it gave you restrictions. You had to cope. I think they made them slightly bigger. They have made them slightly bigger, but you had to cope with a problem. That's what made it exciting. Minecraft is great. Minecraft's vanilla is great, except, I wish there was like I needed an energy source to power my jetpacks, and you had to get like, all of a sudden you add these restrictions and problems, things become more fun. And having like a small desk, like if I was given only a 4-foot plastic table and that was my entire gaming space, like that was it. This shit. I mean, I used to have, oh my God, it's beautiful. I used to have a FIO E10, not even the E10K, with 3M dual lock, so I could actually slap it onto the bottom of the desk so that I wouldn't have to take up desk space for my audio equipment. Zeos had that. In fact, the fucking table's still there and probably still has the fucking 3M. In fact, look at that. That could be your life. Let me put it into the sun so it's even cooler looking. Boom! And your little power button, you plug your headphones in, you get your volume knob. This is slightly bigger than the old stuff, I believe. High, medium, low, 4.4 and 1/4 inch. Standard knob, a little shallow. I would like it a little deeper. But I mean, it would probably look weird if it had a deeper thing. And just a power button probably to turn on and then switch between high, low, and medium gain. You get balanced inputs now via 1/4 inch and single-ended inputs. And then you have a switch physically back here. You got a USB-C for firmware updating, which is wild on just an amp that has almost no digital aspects. You got a 12 volt trigger in and a 15 volt. I gotta see the fucking power supply. Oh my God. What country do I want to live in? This one. Going to Munich in a bit, so I should probably maybe bring the Munich one. Oh, you know what I have? Is this more than an amp? It's 1 amp, 15 volts. Perfect, because I still have the original topping P50 for the old setup that will replace this. That just gives me the plug. In fact, it's hooked up on my desk right now. Is there anything underneath this, or is that it? I think that's it. It comes with a 1/4 inch adapter, and we're good to go. So these boxes will probably never see the light of day again. I guarantee you, this is a fucking, it's like 4 watts a channel. I'm gonna guess right now, 4 watts a channel. Is it 4 watts a channel? I'm gonna assume it's 4 watts a channel. Somehow, just out of its fucking ass, it's gonna pull 4 watts. So this is the product information card of the D53, or Mark III. This explains the remote, which is here. What version of remote? We've got Bluetooth antenna, USB-C to USB-C, and then USB-A to USB-C. So those are our connections. This is a topping BC. Oh. It's not an RC, it's a BC, which means it's not going to connect. It has that, but I think it's gonna be, but maybe that's no, because BC has gotta be, this is gonna be wireless. Because I think I have this exact same remote, the BC15A, on the new topping D90 Mark III, which you don't need to point at it. It's wireless, but that also makes it suck because I'm like, change the volume. And it's like, wait, pairing again. Okay, I've paired, now I've changed the volume. It's like, fuck. We lost the cap for the Bluetooth antenna. Trigger out. So this is just trigger in, and this is just trigger out. Did it come with a little trigger wire? Oh, it'd be so fucking adorable. Because that means when you turn the DAC on, it would turn the amp on and off. Again, you get your line outs. I have actually perfect TRS cables. You also get your 3 covered RCAs, 2 line outs and 1 coaxial in, optical in, USB-C in, power in over USB, and your Bluetooth antenna. And in the front is just a push button and an up, down, left, right joystick. I let the joystick in the little screen. We have high-res audio stickers, which I get to peel the fuck off once I get down the basement. Actually, they're warm right now, so I'm probably gonna do it right now from being out in the sun. Things, by the way, stickers, for those of you who don't know this, peel off so much easier if it's warm. Not when you just heat up the sticker, when you heat up the entire surface that it's on. So let's just peel that shit right off. Like nothing. These might be the first units I actually implement my new printer on. Because boring tops, actually, different finishes. You can see it in the sun. So the D53 DAC has a less shiny finish than the A53 amp. So yeah, but either way, I'm just gonna get my printer working and I'm just gonna print out, I have 11 by 17 sheets of printer paper to go through my $1,200 printer. I could print out a beautiful fucking scene, Bob Ross originals on this and just slice it perfectly and just apply it. It's gonna be gorgeous. Anyway, so I'm excited to hear these now. This is like, I don't have a lot of desk space and I want something awesome. The biggest issue actually is they should have come with, for the balance connections, it's because it's gonna take a big fucking plug and it's gonna have a big loop of wire. If they had little flat ones that just sort of went, little ribbons that kept it super flat and flush, and then provide a USB cable that's a right angle, because this thing is still gonna like, this is what bothers me the most, is now this is not that deep, it's that deep, minimum that deep. All right, we're good. We've got not a package for pasta that I definitely didn't open, and we've got some anime figures, and we got the M5 Ultra, which is interesting because it doesn't run Android, and anything that doesn't run Android, I'm very interested in. Even though that fucking big hibby runs Android, but I'm not gonna blame it for anything. All right, we're good? Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. This is exciting. This is exciting and new. And I still believe in topping. Topping doesn't have a house sound, doesn't have a flavor usually. Only their DX9 had like something that got away from like the cleanly neutrality of the D90s and the A90s. I thought the LA90s were warm, but no one's using those for headphones either. Good, good, good. See you in the next one.